the long-chain fatty acids in fish that actually helps with your metabolism too. When you look at the healthiest populations in the world, the Japanese, the Okinawa diet, having regular fish also helps. You do find if they do have a good fish meal, whether it's salmon, if you do, you actually feel quite satisfied. So the oils in fish, if you're not a fish lover, taking a fish oil supplement would be a good idea, particularly if you've got high cholesterol. But what's probably one of the problems when taking supplements? When you go into the pharmacy and there's a whole wall of different type of fish oil supplements, or a whole wall of, glucosamine supplements or vitamin C. What would you be keeping in mind in buying supplements?
What's the right one?
What's the right one?
And I actually looked it up last week because I am not pretty sure. And I thought I had a girlfriend talking about it and saying what's the best type of fish oil. So I went online and it is so confusing.
It is.
And you get two very different messages about what to take. And even when you go to pharmacists, like one of my friends is a pharmacist, and he's the same. And he said it's very difficult to tell you what to take. He said, I've forgotten the names of them. As long as it's got, I don't know, DFA, I can't remember them.
DHA.
Yeah, those two things. And we went to my jar, which was just a Blackmores, And it was, he said that's fine. He said it's got what you need
the right
to
dose
take in it.
Yeah, no, it's a good point that it's like taking half a tablet if you don't get the right dosage. But it can be confusing, so before you invest in a supplement, if you think, I think I need it, for whatever reason, just check the dosage. If you've got high cholesterol, the evidence is saying to have 1,000 milligrams a day. One of the easiest ways is one of the, and I don't like to promote any products brand names, but there is the only one I know that's of a liquid, if you look as a spoonful, is the Ethical Nutrients one, and you only need about, I think it's about a teaspoon to get the effect. Or there are some other tablets in the market where you can take 2 or 3 rather than, I had one guy taking, I think he was taking 14 fish oil capsules, his cardiologist told him. He was getting such reflux, he said he was just gurgling fish. It was just terrible. So what's it actually do then? So fish, a couple of things. I mean, it's good for heart health, but also we know they're talking about for weight loss. People who have more fish in their diet tend to have a better metabolism, also better body weight. So, when you look at it, I think it's just because they're eating better foods rather than junk food. But when you start to really look at has anyone found that when you're starting to hear research and all that, you start to really think in a day-to-day sort of setting, like, children have less body weight because they eat calcium foods rather than juice or soft drink. Or with fish, it's actually healthy for you. You make healthy food choices. Therefore, you've got a better overall weight metabolism there. Yeah. So there's sort of like the main points that I've read through. Just to summarise for you guys, and like I said, I've got an article, that there's 4 main factors to help eating right for metabolism. Everyone has a metabolism though. I'm going to have people come in and say, I don't have a metabolism. I think, where did you put it? Where is it gone? I don't have it. Maybe they feel they've killed it, but everyone has a metabolism and they all work at different rates. And we've got to be happy with what body we've got, and just to really look at those 4 points and say, have I actually got my appetite right? Am I in tune? And have I rewired my appetite? Am I actually eating regularly? Am I getting enough protein to help? Are my hormones in balance too? And also, am I eating the right types of foods? So that's the main thing. Metabolism doesn't have to be difficult. But I thought I'd go to the black and white facts, so then you know in your mind what metabolism is all about.
About caffeine, coffee.
Yeah, interesting. So there's a lot of thought of caffeine. Nothing I've read will actually help you burn fat, but what caffeine does, and a lot of cyclists for the Tour de France, a lot of them will have a couple of shots of espresso. A lot of athletes will do. They find it actually enhances their performance. So how it might be related to weight, maybe that you actually work faster. That doesn't mean that you have a lethal injection of caffeine, because then the old ticker's going to have a tough time. But has anyone found that after a little bit of caffeine, they've found that it actually helps with, I know if I have a coffee in the afternoon before a run, it actually helps me with actually moving faster. Gary, have you read anything about that in terms of...
I haven't. There's something going through it. No, I haven't. I know, I recall that, I think it was someone like Benji Marshall got himself in a bit of trouble, or someone did, because they were taking caffeine as actual, not as a form of coffee, but as a
Stimulant.
as a stimulant. So therefore, I mean, there's a bit of research out there to say that it's a stimulant, but I agree with you. It's probably like spices. It's not going to have a massive impact on your metabolism, but it might make you work a little bit harder when you're doing it.
I think it's indirect. I always think there's always an indirect relationship. So remember I said the chili, you eat less. Caffeine, you work faster. Fish, you feel satisfied. You eat less.
What about your metabolism in terms of eating after? I mean, we sort of touched on it a week before, like eating after 5 or 6, like
Correct.
carbs and stuff.
Yes.
Is there any sort of effect on?
Good question.
Because I sort of like something sweet after dinner.
Yep.
So I've been having yogurt.
Right. Is that what the
Yeah, well, I love it, but I wondered then whether I should be having that like
Good
at
question.
8:30 at night,
Yep.
an hour before that.
And that's really good question. When it comes to metabolism, it's the total amount of calories you eat in a day. That's what it's about. So whether you eat, when you think of shift work, I get a lot of shift workers saying you start at 11 p.m. at night and finish at 7 a.m. in the morning, they're eating at night when they should be in bed. It's been, oh my goodness, I'm killing my metabolism. So it comes down to how much you eat in the day overall. However, we do suggest that, a few hours before bed would be better not to eat for your digestion. But quite often, if you've cut your portions down at dinner and you've eaten dinner, let's say you've got kids that might be around 5-ish or 6 o'clock, it's natural around 8 o'clock, I get hungry at 8 o'clock, to be a little peckish because probably you've eaten the right amount at dinner time. So yes, it's okay, but it comes down to portion. I think that's a great snack too. If you've got a bit of yogurt, it's got some protein that satisfies you, and there is a property in dairy called tryptophan. A lot of people say a glass of milk before bed helps you. It actually does. I don't know if anyone saw that Seinfeld episode where going left with turkey and milk. He wanted to play with this person's train set, and so in order to do that, he fed her turkey and glasses of milk, and she fell asleep and couldn't play with the train set. Anyway, that's just a side. But yeah, don't say that you have to eat turkey at night. But I would say yes, you can. But then some people will see me and they're eating too much, or it's the werewolf syndrome. Remember I said the werewolf syndrome, too much snacking? Some people with reflux who see me will never get rid of the symptoms until we actually just cut down and maybe not have a snack at night, or just halving out. So I think what you're doing is working. If it's actually satisfying your sweet tooth, keep doing it. If you wake up not hungry in the morning, some people find it's because they're overeating the night before. So sometimes they need to readdress the night before thing in order to get hungry for breakfast. And when we think of breakfast, it's called breaking the fast. We talked about appetite before and eating every couple of hours. We know with breakfast it really kills the appetite if you don't do it. But if you're not a breakfast person, the thing I start with is if you can just get something in your system. So I had a guy yesterday who hasn't had breakfast for about 20 years. And he was freaking out going, I know I have to eat breakfast. And he had this vision of like porridge or eggs and toast. And so he just can't eat. So we talked about maybe a grab and go snack when he woke up. Quick banana, then he said by about 11 o'clock, that's when he wants to eat. So you're just reversing it. Does anyone find it hard to eat in the morning breakfast? Yeah, so don't ever feel, whenever you read dietary recommendations, you think, I can't do it. Think of what's the concept behind it and how can I work around it. So as long as you're eating regularly, you might have breakfast at morning tea, breakfast. Yeah.
Rebecca, what about age?
I was thinking when you said before about being shocked up. Well, yeah. I think I've read, and I must go back and read it, I think it's around in your 30s, your metabolism slows down by a percentage. So as we get older, and we talk about middle age spread and menopause, it actually makes it harder to lose weight, but you still can lose weight. So it means that if you went on the same, or I went on the same regime as you, and we both on the same regime as a 20-year-old, they would be replaced kind of thing if we ate the right foods. But going through the change of life, the M word, being a woman, it actually is a huge hormonal imbalance. And I see many women with lots of symptoms, and it makes it very hard to lose weight. But it means that you can still lose weight. It's just it's kind of like a roadblock or something. It's hard.